Good morning. It is a beautiful day. The birds are singing. We had hard rain last night. Everything got watered in the yard. It's going to be a great day for gardening. That's what I have planned today. How's everybody else doing out there? We had a rabbit in the yard this morning. They're so cute, but they're so destructive. I didn't get anything. So far, my plastic wrap is working really good for the little plants in the container. I made the mistake of planting one of my chamomiles under the apricot tree, and that got eaten. Yeah, the sun just makes me feel so good. Invigorating. Gives me a little energy to get out and try to get some work done. I think that's what I'm going to do. I was reading about the really bad wreck on I-40 outside of Holbrook. I guess the winter weather conditions, big trucks going too fast, no chains. That seemed to be the comments that were made by people. I'm not there, of course. I have no way of knowing. But 4 lives lost, that's horrible. Terribly sad. So be safe out there if you're traveling, especially in areas where you have a snowfall and ice and rain. Where I come from, you have those conditions all the time, but people just aren't used to it here in the States, apparently. Our lemon tree is so close to blooming. It's covered with buds. It's so pretty. I tell you, when those trees bloom like that, it smells so good. It smells like honey. Pretty excited about our quilting project too. Ready to square off the top and the bottom of it, and then start back up with another pattern using squares and triangles. Hey, Seth Rollins, how are you? Good morning. Welcome to the channel. Or good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. We are in the desert of southern Nevada. How about yourself? And Meg is looking for the spot. She hasn't found it yet. Thanks for joining in this morning. Enjoying our walk out here. It's so peaceful. My husband's going to try to put pool noodles on the bottom of our chicken wire on our gate. See if that keeps the rabbits out. I was watching the one that was in the yard this morning on its way out, and it was almost got stuck. It was pushing and pushing, and it finally went underneath the chicken wire. So I'm thinking if we add pool noodles to both sides of the bottom of the chicken wire on that gate, it might keep it from bending. What is my body count? I'm not sure I understand. For dead plants, thanks to the rabbits. You'll have to expand on that a little bit. Thank you. Gorgeous day here in the desert. Summer, bring it on. Ready for some heat. Ah, sure. Meg. Hi, baby. What a good girl. Thanks for joining the channel. The Strike Clan. Hey, are you a bowler? My husband's a bowler. Meg. Hi, baby. How many calories for what? You guys are funny today. How many calories did I eat last night? I made something really cool last night. I'll probably do a short later today. I made popcorn. How many calories for a dog? You know, I really don't know. I feed her once a day and she gets lots of treats. No idea. She gets a mixture of dog food and some rice and vegetables and meat added on. Nobody calorie counts for their dog, do they? I think you just... Oh, eating dogs. Well, we don't eat dogs in this country. How old is my dog? We think she's about 5. We adopted her from a shelter about 2 years ago. My husband and I, we've always had dogs. And the dog that we had before died about 4 years ago. And we weren't sure if we wanted another dog. You know, it's gut-wrenching when you lose them. But there were so many dogs being abandoned, like 140 a day at the shelter. So I thought, you know what, we're just going to adopt a dog. And she was horribly abused. You have your dog on your lap. That's good. That's a good place for your dog. She was terribly abused and she was kind of shut down. Like, I don't think anybody else would have adopted her. So we'll just say poor Meg was on death row. And so we're guessing she's 5. Because we've had her for 2 years now and she's come so far. We didn't used to be able to get her to go for car rides. She's terrified of the car. I don't know if she associates the car with being abandoned. She's actually pretty bright. So she wasn't getting in that car. Took a bit, but now she enjoys going. Oh, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate that and liking. Thanks. We're a young channel. We've got about 4,000 subscribers. Thanks for the support. We do gardening and cooking, and we walk our beautiful dog. So yeah, we adopted her from a shelter. And a good thing about adopting a dog from a shelter is if you get a young adult dog, they're in some ways less work because usually they know how to go outside, right? Am I watching any TV shows? Not right now. We try to stay up on world events, usually in the evening. I think tonight we're going to watch a movie. Sometimes we do that on the weekend. I don't know. I'm more of a do-it girl, not a sit on the couch and watch TV girl. I got way too much. Oh, you have a suggestion? Let's hear your suggestion. Way too much of interest to do other than watching TV. Oh, you only have 9 subscribers? Tell me about your channel, Strike Clan. Oops. So yeah, big on gardening. I got this cool grow room my husband had built for me this winter, so I have a bunch of plants going in it. And it's nice because I've been able to start some plants for a few friends. And planning to slowly get the yard planted. It's a lot of work getting your gardening beds in shape, getting your plants out. And you got to make sure that the nighttime temperatures aren't going to dip too low before you start planting. I've been planting the quinoa because that is a little more cold tolerant. Although it did pretty good in the heat last year. Oh, I think I was going to tell you what I made last night that was pretty cool that I'm going to do a short on later today. I made popcorn in the microwave, and it wasn't the air pop popcorn that you buy in a bag. It was actually just the regular popcorn you buy. It's just plain popcorn, corn kernels. And it turned out really awesome. Really awesome, super easy, and it really tasted like movie theater popcorn. So I figure I'd be doing the world a service if I shared how to do that, right? So yeah, later tonight we'll probably have popcorn and a movie. So Strike Force Clan, what's your channel about? Are you a bowler? I see a lot of people when my husband's bowling are actually streaming their bowling. Do you do that? I'm assuming you're a bowler. I love these spring blooms back here. Aren't those pretty? Not really sure what kind of tree that is. We'll have to wait and see what sets on, right? I try to pay attention to what other people are growing here. The climate conditions are so rough that I'm sorry to report, I have killed a few trees. I've learned that you pretty much have to grow what's meant to grow in the climate that you live in. So if you live in a really dry climate in the desert, don't try to grow coffee plants, don't try to grow avocados. Just don't do it. All right, Strike Clan. Okay, I'll be here. Thanks for subscribing and supporting our channel. Yeah, I had a learning curve. I think it takes about 5 years to learn to garden wherever you live when you change climates. So I'm pretty focused this year on the things that I'm going to be growing in our yard. Sorry, Scam Likely keeps calling me. I'm in demand with Scam Likely. How about the rest of y'all? I worked with a guy for a while he was great. He would answer their calls. He would ask them to take him to the hospital, ask him if he could get a ride to the doctor. He gave them all kinds of flack. It was so fun. And I thought about doing that myself, but now it's stupid computers and artificial intelligence. You can't even enjoy it, right? So I just block, delete. Oh, you have a mask and you do random stuff on your channel? That's interesting. Are your masks fashionable? Do you make them yourself? Are you a superhero? Batman, Superman. Okay. So you're incognito on your channel. Well, Miss Meg and I are having a wonderful walk this morning. Sure appreciate people joining in today, and thanks for subscribing and liking. I appreciate that. And I hope everybody gets out. If you have good weather where you're at, get out and have a good day. Have a blessed day. Thanks for watching.